Shut the wale.
If you want a tester, stop right there. I'm not your tester. Yeah, massa. Go china jai kasa. I'm deaf when you talk. Because I've been ready to jam my man call. It's your type punch you in here. Oh, Joe. You see my back, Jaja. See my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja. You see my back, Jaja. You see my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja. Me can't tell you this, me can't tell you that. Don't put your troubles on my back, so me can't want it now. Ubi kote kokan. Me I'm done into ube fafa. We say open me ho, open me ha. Bury my toe boys in other boca. If you don't know, you gon' know. Obi babesu free set. Can you sumo my. Yeah, my Adi Satoshi Eduna. Bear my watiana. You see my back, Jaja. See my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja. You see my back, Jaja. You see my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja.
Baby, me I be hustler. It be love I don't want no be sucker. It be so I don't talk I no be toaster. I get everything you need I be shatter. Can't tell you this, can't tell you that. And yeah num Joe cash. Yes I see your back, Jaja. Your front, your face. My wakuma swadi pepe. You go see say shut up be dead. Not gonna make no man take you away from me. No. Me I make ready for you, baby. If you ready, make you go. No be long talking, no be yapping. Sister, fear shut I know they do long thing.
You see my back, Jaja. See my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja. You see my back, Jaja. You see my front, Jaja. When you see everything, Jaja, 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 ooh, Jaja. You know the name, right? F-Y-A. When the morning sun sweeps across my room as I waken from another dream of you, you be staring at me, giving me a kiss, say honey, play me a song, sip a melody, maybe something will say, oh, baby, wait till you nyam your channel. You came along when I was nobody. Then show me how to be somebody. Hey, you better hold back, she fell. Oh, I go die with you, get a bad boy. Be so guaranteed, say, oh, my love. You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me. Oh, the best in me. Touch of your hand. You bring out the best in me. Better than my you're my man. You're my man. You bring out the best in me. 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 Oh. With the touch of your hand, boy. You bring out the best in me. I don't let them know you're my man, boy. You bring out the best in me. So every second, every minute, every hour, you say good things that only make me stronger. You give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change. Upawa mi din get trade. Intentionality I mi different more. Maybe I'm not here now, yeah, true. Push me cry and say, go cry, go. You came along when I was nobody, baby. Then show me how to be somebody. Oh, now here, baby, she fell. I go die with you, give a bad boy. We say, oh, yeah, and sister, oh, my love. best in me. You bring out the best in me. Touch of your hand. Touch of your hand. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah. Effia. You know the name, right? Little things that you do. When you say, cook the food, let me wash the bowls. Come here, baby, let me touch your toes. Make me love you more. When you suggest, wash the clothes, let me clean the house. Makes me really wanna be your spouse. It's the little things that you do that makes me love you more. Ooh yeah, now. Ooh yeah, now. Ooh yeah, makes me love you more. Nema kitwanu nema mi do. Ode nema kitwanu nema mi pewu. It's the little things that you do makes me love you more. Nema kitwanu nema mi do. Yeah now. Ooh yeah now. Say ooh yeah now. Ooh yeah. When you forget yourself and you pick your nose, get drunk, fall asleep in your clothes, makes me love you more. When you do something really gross, like the way you fart when I'm really close. It's the little things that you do that makes me love you more. Nema kitwanu nema mi do. Ode nema kitwanu nema mi pewu. It's the little things that you do makes me love you more. Nema kitwanu nema mi do. Love shouldn't be so complicated. Ode, you're the best man I ever dated. It's the way you do the things you do that makes you you. I love you more. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, now, oh yeah, now.
I still can't believe this. I can't believe I can't take control of myself, baby. Makoma bo me bang bang bang. Me feel and I say me now my own corner me Nkomoh, baby. Enka, Mr. Playboy, dear. Kapani send me who Obama makoma bo me bang bang bang. But this feeling is so different. What reason will I give my heart if I should let you go, baby? Cause I wanna know you. Empty sweetie, me pesa me new Nkomoh NkitiNkiti, baby. I share me so sabe see me. Yeah, what my come mundi na say. I love you, baby. Wanna marry you. Can't live without you. Oh, you're the one, you're the only one. You are my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever. Oh, forever, forever, forever. I wonder if your father was a saint, cause someone stole the stars from the sky and put them in your eyes. Girl, I'm not saying things just to flatter you, but every bit of what I say comes from within my heart. So don't say me why. Would you share me home for friend Manuel Popo? Found Sakama Puma dressing in hell was man can't show up, my but to me a candy, matching me 3 points. What reason will I have given my heart if I let you go, baby? Cause I know I love you, I know I love you. But this sweetie, my team in the wedding, come Maria, I tell me here and it's over dream. Them mommy, why you manage if you say I love you? Girl, I wanna marry you. Alive without you. Cause you're the one, you are the only one, you are my diamond girl. I wanna be with you forever. Darling, I was watching Gia Sabima. To me dance while I am core. Tipping some of me, and just happy people to me so. Cause girl, I wanna spend the rest of my love with you.
Oh,
I love you. I do love you, girl. I wanna marry you, girl. And you can't be trapping on the motor, yeah.
Yeah, Ashishema, the menya bibi ni besia, mamenya niya, amemede makumenya, mama no, baby I made dream to me son munko bimo, mepeina. Ami baby I made dream to me son me chill munko bimo, mepeina, kana me yamao. Odo no go for being sassy. Most of my mother no go for being sassy. If people was in body, I could be na walk a sainty was in body. Baby, I made dream to me, son, Mitchell, and Munkobio. I can't sell one sassy. I mean, baby, I made dream to me, son, Mitchell, Munkobio. My payna, can't me a mouse. In your book, you do love kitchen. Mafia with pepper soup, you love chicken. In your book, you do love kitchen. I mean, mafia with pepper soup, you love chicken. It's for fry, I can swap fry, you fancy natty. And chicho, I told you, I'm not the say. Most of my soul be more, boy, romantic. Other would in a kumemo, okay, you namantic. They would not be boy, I'm with them, you know your nonsense. Would they miss all the women say the facts? Other no go for being sassy. Most of my mother no go for being sassy. If people was in body, I could not walk a sainty was in body. But baby, I made dream with humans and Mitchell in a Munkoview. I can't sell one task. I mean, baby, I made dream with humans and Mitchell in Munkoview. Baby, now, can't me a mouth.
Okay, special education. This is the B. Producer 1. I knew you come out. Hey. Nana
Wasembiko banyeni nyana malabaka. Yabanana milike bisa wani nyana waneba. Simple obido wa
Amwa.
Oda wa edoni.
Come on.
Obido wa edoni. Oda wa edoni.
Not just say a day.
What's such a shame of her? Oh, yeah, this, oh, yeah, that. None of it to be done. Match it, so what I say. Spiritual mix. Oh, don't look off for being sassy. What's the man who don't look off for being sassy? If people was in body, I put in a book and say, he was in body. Come here.
So every day with the party, every day with the jail. Say Shada, yeah, the two boys for the yard. Money they call me for my mind. I get the sugar daddy on the line, Up a day, we go to the dance Friday, hey, we know the delay. Only money go fi stand in my way. I got my concoction, Obi Anthony collection. That chop you a carnation, so we don't get time for your confusion. Yeah. Every day in the jail, check my composure. I day high on the hill, so every day with the party, every day with the jail.
The monka, Samayama Bonnie Monka, and yet coming Eugene a bonka, the same guy where they give you the banga. Monfa, Obanada for more monfa, hey, boy, and your mama monsa, some say we are now, I will be back. Oh, I don't know. I see a map and me toto. Mami Yuji make them loco. At the same time, I am mash and me condo.
Every day with the trail.
Me, I could vibe for the party. Burn it up, make it hot like your roof is on fire. Big girls in your faces. Set it up, no darling for the corner. Eh. And pay attention to what I say. And it's about when you're chilling, come party. Yeah. They could arrange, now my one thing. Five girls wanna show a guy nothing. Yeah. We the vibe, so everybody really wanna do the dancing, do the living lover. I go choose my kente to Balenciaga. We the chill dada, so we don't really bother.
Every day with the jail, check my composure. I did have a day, so every day with the party, every day with the jail.
Meza kumenyinara mama wo Mezibida nyinansu macha wo I love you too much girl I can't deny you yeah Mayobako Owumpa Mayobako Meadow Papa Obidoba Mesha Mamu Masumi Unu Musubida You be the sweetest taboo, makume mutafi, sweetie, pretty, darling, adore you. Hey, body, darling. Hey, Akosua kume, kotoma mesha. Hey, unti, sweetie, darling, Hey, my, oh, she's so mine. Her booty on fire. She's so fly. She sweep me off my feet, oh. Off a fanta, ne work on a corner. She says she don't like nobody, 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 nobody but me. She says she don't like nobody, 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 nobody but me. Wait do you shot me him say what's so I know I am mempe. Kunkunti bad and ya punching me. My friend I break off, let's meet you. My friend I break off, let's meet you. Wunti, sweetie, me tamendo. I wish when you near open. Why do you eat a paper? Akosua me, what's a mabesha? Wunti, sweetie, me tamendo.
Atiadoko.
Yeah. Ready? Here we go.
Don't be pesa, odimiko, kodimi siko. Yeah. Miso mapine so amane hone se, minini kodia metiniko. But she say why me? Now me just say we'll be friendly. Take me on a date so you could know me. The band is saying I feel there. We are my matry break. But me say no please. Open say would me see kaloki. When we lift the table carry jeans. So would they bear my media. Me so me ma will straight. Me say ya don't come me say. Or me go. Okodimi siko. Yeah. Miso mapine so amane wona se minini kodia metiniko ba me on se yeah. Oh ba me on se na yeah. All right, let's go. No one am I. Matthew should do my day. Find your papa and never tell me do ya. See, you walk come man, shame your other papa, they would not come me do ya. See, you walk come man, shame your other papa, they would not come. See, I don't go be the set. Only we go. Yeah. So my fitness, so I'm my name on the set. Meaning it way. Me got ya, Betty Miko. But me on set.
Yeah, it's a high life, you know. That's right.
Yeah. Michelle, my baby, now me say me checking no. Sweet teen, she steez me like no. Rush up on the DM, me ha. Now me testing on me, but so I'm in chain. Kakran, I'm enticing no. Please don't take me there. If you promise you never leave, stay with me to the morning breeze, baby. Yeah. And girl, you bossing up my brain. You got to recognize the man in me. Don't give me stories, I beg you, please. Oh, baby. So tease me, baby. Oh, you better leave me, baby. Girl, run, come kiss me, baby. Me, I go sing it, baby. Hey, what me on say? And to chorus, no. I think I don't go in the set. Only me go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Me so my business, so my money on the set. Me ne go, yeah, me go.
Okay, I'm for Atia don't come be free there, and they so. And then the call.
Shake your giant. Pipa Marewonina. Or him, I be teaching with Nkomoh. Is it any one of Nkomoh? Shake your giant. Shake your giant.
Atia don't go see or person the Nkomoh Yesika and a yes, ya penoso, ya tia say, yenene beko na yenene akodi misika no kama. I got the go with you so play it in your eyes. Okay, so afia mo nyina akwaba. Nana owusu emu akwaba sasi akwaba. Whilst we wait for the rest, I think we'll take off. Muntu kaka. Na yabubo nyupi abo some of the very, very latest songs in town. Kofi Kinata was released, I think, a couple of days ago. I say Efie Kuma Love. Bo Kwam Eugene Sukaka with the chill. Abo episode Atia Donko episode versus featuring Kobna. Na abo Kobna so no sweetie. Abonyum. This is just for promotional purposes. No copyright intended. Yes, sir. It's Atia Donko na also a person name kona okodimino. Misikano. Nisoso Majiatu. Hey! Nale! Hey! Nale! Boy, yeah. But you're on mic, you're mute, aye. Kasaramu here.
Hello.
So you are, yeah! Nale. Ayo! And it was for moi. They be a missy were here, per se, who name okay, finally. Baba, some water. More promising momono.
Aye.
The power chop. Momo no insu sesia because Momo na anti no buy. It's what the man I'm trying kaka because I hear what the man is sesia opako. It's trying kaka. Missy Akwaba.
That's it.
Now, how's your week been so far?
So far, so good. Can't complain.
Okay. Shua the moon goddess.
Yes, sure the moon goddess. I'm waiting for you. I want to know me beg.
In fact, Shua the moon goddess. I am very, very, very suspicious.
But your mom and I'm a why you dry.
Man or woman is a very, very suspicious person. All right, yeah, we can ask them later at a later date. Hey, never you. Okay. So yeah, me too. A day. My week has been pretty smooth. It started off a little bit rough. I mean, it ended rough last week, but from Monday up to this time, so far so good. Everything is going on very well. The good thing is my long weekend starts today. So with the mark is Monday. I have a very, very, very long weekend. So I have a lot to do this weekend. Our Ebian Hane Pede Bob Wogan, Brana, yard work kaka. Yeah, wash cars kaka. Iriana Mato, ice cream amo. Irene Apia, it was nice seeing you this weekend. Yeah, you are ever present. Talking about ever presence, yeah, came with the Kente Dinner Dance, Arbado, October 27th. Wait, let me go this way. October 27th, Kente Dinner Dance, Arbado, Virginia. One mobile this weekend event, music awards, Ghana Music Awards nominees announcement. It's the same venue, but on the bigger side, the other side where they have the bigger hall. So same venue. So I'm sure if you came around this weekend, I am sure, say, you know how it's going to be. Whatever you saw this weekend and multiply it by 5. And I am sure you understand what I mean. And we'll be hoping to see everybody. Echo event bright. Type highlight Kente Dinner Dance. You see the event there. Get your ticket. Let's meet up and then have fun. It's a full blown weekend of fun. And please do not miss out. My son so ake when say obi wa ha onyim missy abo nyada man come register. Come register for African Most Beautiful, but abo.
Pocho.
Yeah, abo register.
Pocho. When you're plus size, where you're plus size for academic account.
Oh no, they don't have they don't have size.
I think age, you have an age. Just curiosity. Or you're between 18 and then.
But you're abo.
Let me see under.
Abo. It's been how 18 to 35.
Oh, okay.
If you know anyone that is within those if you know anyone within the ages of 18 and 35, please let the person go to the Ambusa website now on register. Please let the person register. Trust me, it is worth it. But there's a question for you. Okay. So Shua, the moon goddess, you have your answer right there. I thought about registering for Ambusa, but wow, look. At why 36 How? Who does that?
Obetu me that film, Anna.
Oh, what are you? I read of France. So, those are the two big announcements. What, Muka 27th, but 28th, in case Muka 27th, the event is on the 28th of October 2023. Okay, so we are going to dive straight into our topic. Last week, we discussed this topic: signs that you are in a toxic relationship. Signs that you are in a toxic relationship. Now, we had a bunch of points we were supposed to discuss. For time purposes, yentum yan discussing and we cut it short. But and then the we talked about two things. When the person fails to accept their fault, when a person makes mistake and they fail to accept their fault. If you are in a relationship with someone who never accepts their fault, they never accept their mistake and never say sorry, trust me, you are heading towards a toxic situation. If you are not already in it, you are heading towards it. And then we came to the absence of support. That kind of generated into other things. A joint account situation, and people were having different opinions, diverse opinions about joint accounts. In the end, we didn't have any specific definition as to which is good and which is bad, but we all agreed that whatever is working for you, please go for it. If the joint account is working for you, go for it. Make sure you do in such a way that everybody will be happy. So then we have other ones to talk about. Na then 1 second, remember, I need to send this quick message to our sponsors. Okay. The next one, it's very, very interesting. It says when your partner is very engages in something we call subtle isolation. Subtle isolation. What that means is Nimpano or manipulate you for you to think that anybody, everybody, or anyone around you, they give you the impression that you should stay away from everybody around you because everybody around you, they want to hurt you. They don't want anything good for you. So basically, you are forced to rely solely on him or her because papa, they have very bad record. Have a very bad reputation. One yankofu, one yet papa, they are in to hurt you. They are in to bring you down. They don't like your improvement. They focus on your downfall. So stay away from all these friends. Now they make it so much. Sometimes they even make up, cook stories, make up lies on all these people to the point that they get you to detest them. They get you. Woma empedi huwan wo baby ya empedi nyuwan kasa empedi wo ba wonchen empedi eben won empedi wo be no like empedi nyuwan ye bibia because wama ehu de all these, and most of the time, the reason they do that is because the Nkomoh are the people that can tell you the truth. They are the people that can see from the inside out, and they can point some danger signs for you. But the moment you get to know these inside or these pointers, you'll be empowered, and then they probably start losing you. And what they do is that what may who there the Nkomoh easy when one bow. And stay away from them. Woman, the Nkomoh rather look evil to you. It could be a very close friend of yours. If you're welcome close friend, sometimes the person even probably knows something about that partner of yours. And because they know that that person knows something about you, they don't want you to get close to that person. Because when you get close, they might disclose certain things. And what like at all costs. And then they at a point to choose between one on, and that's where it gets very tricky. Sometimes especially Abia ewomba dada na anyone akwawarase, right? So if this person is trying to keep you away from your kids, and there are people in a relationship like that where their partners are making them, trying to draw them away from their kids. Look, no matter what, you are not related to your partner by blood. Regardless, in a family setting, the only person you are related to by blood is your child. So if you're in a relationship where this person is telling you to be doing everything to separate you from your kids, or separate you from them, my brother, my sister, please think of Hakimi. Start thinking of Hakimi, because that is a red flag and a very dangerous sign. If you are Yamuakwaba, Yeje, okay, Missy, what is your take on this point? Do you know anyone that has been in a situation like that where they have been manipulated to choose between a partner and their friends, their family, their children, their parents sometimes? Have you been in or have you heard anyone in that situation before?
Yeah, I have this friend who started to date me when yanko bi or started or date girl bi hu. Na every time no, like why they all can't neba no ho asema na girl no on sheda amfa na adwen man ehu. Inti ono tumu hu they like, oh worry girl, now there's going to be a problem. In this case, now I'm having a feeling, say, if he had went on with this girl now, there's going to be a point in their marriage, and I would say relationship or marriage, there's going to be an issue somewhere, because, you can't force yourself to love, like, somebody. Like, girl, no one force no one or better akulano, and vice versa, akulano so them are, but it's supposed to come naturally. But guy, no who they, that's not happening. And if that's not happening now, I'm pretty sure they, like, going through that relationship, like somewhere, there's going to be a problem. So he just, he decided to choose Nebano. Of course, why not? And I totally agree with him, because that's your blood.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, in any relationship, your real blood relation is your child.
Yes.
No matter what, that child is your blood. The other one is a relationship by association or by chemistry or by connection.
So I'll
Please do
say,
me a favor. Swipe it down, put it on auto rotate, and then day.
Oh, okay.
So that you feel the screen. Like mine. Okay.
Missy, in that case, I think that he saw there, as time goes on, if he had continued in a relationship, it was going to be toxic at a particular point or at one point. So he just decided to call the relationship off. And I think that was a good thing for him to do.
I agree. I agree with that. Okay, so agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Akwaba. Na Poseidon, what is saying? Miss correct. Okay. Last week, topic na ye tweety and Anna here to us when then signs that you might be in a toxic relationship. Now, your next subtopic, the fact that you might be in a relationship when your partner tries to isolate you from people, friends, family, sometimes your own kids. So I mean, what is they make, sometimes they make up stories about these people around you. They do everything to make you detest them.
Yeah, they kind of.
Go ahead.
And I understand exactly where you're coming from. And with me personally, back in I dated somebody who will come and tell me things, say, without way or saying. But at the point I say, the guy is just a manipulator. You understand? When who say, my name Madam Funo have a bond where ultimate breaky. And today piano, he wants to instigate a name between me and Madam Funo. So I realized, say, Charlie, say man show me who yeah. Meet me Lucy, Madam Funo. I mean Madam or Madam for the only family member, but at the same time, we cool. She's somebody that calls on me and I also call on her. So I say, inti mi huni intia wo about my brabo mu nanseyano. Upeso de entutuye ba menentem. You understand what I'm saying?
And now we share, and I don't know if you eventually found out, but because most of the time there's an underlying reason why they do that. Were you able to figure out why or try to isolate you with the nenes? Apart from the fact that he wanted to have full control over you.
In his head, no, he came into the relationship with a motive. Okay. And he knows I'm strong, outspoken, and all of that. And he sees the same thing in my friend. And my friend, no, like from way back from childhood. And he knows to say, with my Madam Funi who be so Obabe catch him say, this is what the person, and I'm pampa. My friend warned me and I did not listen. And the people around him warned me, I did not listen. Later on, everything that they said about him, it was who he was. And you say, see, this is the reason why this guy was trying so hard to isolate me from my
away
friend.
from
and I would do what down for no ujina ha say na o ka say na down for be and I was like, you know what? I'm a grown person. I'm not supposed to sit there and listen to Sasim. I feel we actually na ye giant. He's going around saying things to say, me kafa madam for. Meanwhile, I haven't said anything. Obeti say me mad. Obeti madam for no wasema. Be na around me. Na me madam for ne bon common in the conversation. No what tia simbi. No they are too. The guy is a serial manipulator. A serial manipulator, and he's sick in the head, but unim. Inti madam for no so ebe realize say sestina or and so we both figured him out, and that's how come our friendship lasted.
But crazy because if someone is like that, and I think say those people or someone like that, they start off in a very subtle manner, make you think they got your back.
Me say, Papa, me say, this thing that I'm telling you, say, me, and I'm here stronger. Me say, me don't punch 5,000 cents coming madam for them. Me say, coming madam, because the things that he said, and then madam for I couldn't maintain and I say, I sat down and I'm like, you know what? Fine, wakakra, and so what? She's my friend. You understand? And later, also came with different things. He said, this is what the guy is saying. And I'm like seriously? Or bet me no conversation. Maybe he's around me. Maybe I phone the speaker and I say, I sing be a mechano. Now, what in Adria for who I figure out, say, excuse me, maybe this is what we're talking about. But pass a mechanical jam, like I say, and then you pass me, madam, for money. Never. Now, me on no, catch any play. Me say, oh, you are a typical example of what not to share with the man. You are a typical example of what not to share with the man. I will never share with you. And all that time that I was with him, everything that he knew about me is something that is out there that everybody knows. But me never. Because maybe finding out who he really is, he is so childish and so who say missing. But you can't say Bema Udia Kutrian. You can't say Bema Dia Kushi, not Bema Hanin any cansem, Bemo ye manipulate me doing me.
Making up stories.
Hey, Papa.
And you usually fall for people like that because one I know you do. Yeah.
All the payment for say Charlie now aju pa get guy way. Oh, yes, you were there to me so be to about budofo. At that time, not penas me be penas.
Jimmy and Kwan, they went into
Me see Jimmy, the guy is so to the point to say, so why she young or no pay your bonny ama walk over Phyllis when I wire bonnet.
Exactly.
That's another trait.
Sign, right?
That's another trait. They do something, they make you feel bad for it.
You see, I said you be see
I can't. One of my next points,
you be see. Why should you call them? Well, look, he said, "Whoa, crown away there. We are born." Meanwhile, they are sick in the head, and they don't want to admit to say they are sick in the head. Me say, I brand any day. Wama is just so much life lessons. Hey, you cast a chronic serial manipulator. Jesus Christ. I won't put anything past him. But because obviously, na ma be pen na asem no be anywhere be a come here then with na me si me ni jaye no information na me nyaye no and I'm starting
and yes also this when you answer what's the information power because the thing is what isolate you from all the people that
you're gonna get the information from
come to you to give you the information. And to the woman, the over two can ever like, hey, when him say, when him say, hey.
Oh yeah, inti guy back. Me de na me feel so. And you guy back nipa me. almost different girls. Me then me feel say, oh, a jealousy. You understand? And now ombo yes I say bia omo pen no mo nya no a jealousy. Na me say papa.
Na me sure so no kwa de sa e no go tinu kaka o be nfi o mo ye jealous.
And ya se winim. And I me muntinti na many omo hangiro. Send na omo kra no because of ni subenti no mo person mo ne be hanging.
I'm guilty conscience.
Na me say papa. Yede ni ex-wife to phone so. Papa. You see you bu aka se bu nka se peten. Ensem. And then I feel na me start na me di puti ni na me de ni behavior and then ni me putting it together. Oh, na another girl, yes, I another girl at to phone so. Me me so omo ka me so bua. Omo say okay, hold on. No more free girl. Nansem. And papa, everything that went on in our relationship was the same thing he did. The only difference is that me wanting is our mommy. Because when you say me shaggy mafia, pa me shaggy mafia. That is the only difference. But papa, hey, me see you cast a bear my toxic or no. Me see na me see na me she a bit da. Na me she bit. When is so nice looking man view. Nice looking. Come on. But me say, hey, brah. Niema she to mu. And niema she to mem. De bia so obemu look say wona bia the fault is from you. Be bia your fault. Papa me
well
my kind my dream.
Yes, a loving
hey, me see. With me boni siri mu ka asem fa madam for you pa na me say if you ho na me hwe me say madam for you me nim for this years year na madam for fufu bi na o ka na asem madam me say me say madam for ya sister ya asem na bra yi ken na me say nyankopon na I don't know how God spoke to me say look sister enim kwasi asem madam for no when in a relationship where what me come out you need to me come out into dear pen pana or beka ye huntia. Me say same maybe or wha me say same na me say nancy akura nancy me or wha na madam for me me say yes say obi bisa me say so what can be na me say me na me so woni pa kono kwa me no me yonko ben ne no me kwa ka ne wasa so ko ka chu ni pa ko se me ka no wasa na me say me kwa meanwhile oba me hope catch me say say ni pa ko se me ma ka ne wasa me oba and some oba catch me say girl na ka fa me ne madam for ne ho no e wana me say na da boy ni e wo no ba na ntimi anyi no ba be ma na
Nampacho, mami bisa quick question. Joe boy, or the application abana will fee na because as small can we pa.
Na me say enkasa ni hu odo Saturday ro ohumi a wo de kawa we yetimu sa be na nkrofo be pona me say ma sheda pa na me yetimu because me first obi abe eno reference o ye fi Joe boy say ja say na oni nkrofo aye license ko me pemi wo se den you e no mba nso me de kawa timi sa se ne ma ware what is
Okay. Now, you say that there's a statement I want to. I say a loving partner connects you to anyone you care about because they want you to be happy.
Baby, Papa, say they are not the only persons or the only people that can make you happy. You understand? And partner be about problem who say, oh, my partner is extremely happy when he's around these set of people. And for me to get a loving, caring partner, let me also get to know or get around these people so I can share her happiness with her and now with him. So I say, even gathering.
And so only will be able to share happiness.
And because when let's go, but Bema or cry, especially in relationship, they will try every means possible. And I will and I will say, like every means necessary. Or be try say, or be you if you.
Well, and I'm watching. This is personal experience that we are hearing today. If you are in any kind of relationship where, and this is coming from a woman, it can also come from a man easily.
Yeah, both sides.
Men can go through the same thing.
Papa, me say, asema making one. A car set me bodam. All jokes aside, me say this guy was so toxic to the point to say. Me sure say and come me cry to me in China and catch him say me mama cry I come in once a match them. And
troubles.
Yeah, and at one point no, me say enye I don't know say enye voices been a catch him say Jack. Don't fall out with your friend. Don't fall out with your friend. Don't listen to this guy. Find out whatever it is with your friend. And see, me down for ni bon koma na mato ba kwa film. Bono na adwene den emba. And see later no. And you start to say you compare notes. And you say and see say sa abranti na dwuma no peso ede odi no. Ube me bie ni hwa oba wa brabum no do wa ye fa no pose adwuma po a wo ye no obeka cho say ye dey jai.
Yeah.
And answer bibi ema weni je. You have a passion for something. So me tell makwa kofa be ma sisi.
Yeah.
Na ba no aka chem say AJ stop the radio or stop the social media thing that you no. Be ma bie ni hwa odome a obeka chem so rather than obe encourage me obe push me.
Absolutely.
So say bibi na me pese me ya wo do ti say person okay ti yen fa he yen vra yen channel ben avenue ben when they was your friend no how are we supposed to do this bema any ana oba a odo obi no they support your cause, they support and encourage you every step of the way. Bibi a pese wo ye bia no on be support. So it's not only about or say they I just say
we do because yes.
Yes, I do. And because I said, "Oh, Saturday na na
me who I do because the same Okay, if you are next day, so and let them perceive the subtopics. The next one is a typical manipulating partner will always attack your personality.
Ebam.
They always attack your personality. They're always criticizing you. They make sure say with self-confidence, like they make you lose your self-esteem and self-commit, make you feel say unyo bia like enyo no anka wo ye hwan. So when share na anka wo sa no wo ye hwan. You should be fortunate, you should be happy to have him or her in your life. Sometimes they even call you names. They call you crazy, stupid names. Also, be our flaws. Nipa be our flaws, right? Obi there ye kasa, obi be our pekasa too much. Obi cleaning your problem kakramano. Like obi our flaws, right? So a toxic person would always focus on those flaws, always hitting it, like making you feel like you are worthless. And because of that, every little issue becomes a big argument. Na usifi ka no na ukra nyoma nti wentumi anka door na ntu because we say my enti no ono odi echire na e wo so to door no mu hey And we name answer to we play fika and muna we just don't at one or person or like a sell kitty. Now we name now go cast oh, na say na would dimit it is me a boy oh. Me have
Papa, the thing about it is that where asema okay, that's empower. Onipa make an asemi. And yes or no, or should that pick a man? And he or pick him out for so may vulnerable. Them say me or buy and be who say Jack. Say marriage at every part of my papa for the meeting me family question something. It and no when I'm sick. Now, me say papa, or you'll be at home. He can play on your self-esteem, and if you're not stronger, when you be a when you're dinner, you say you sink into depression. Miss, you will sink into depression without you even realizing say you're sinking into depression. And offer ma offer a ma to send a mommy. Okay, because ne mommy a tower so ne papa verbally abused ne mommy no. So what you
so we cause a mat to send mommy at say more when you and say
no. Me who say open ma who say I said ne mommy no ejimi ne huma ne papa. You understand? Until he expects to say oh baby or be funny piano or abuse you or ban a crana or ban any dinner day and now because that's what he saw his mom doing. You understand? When who say ne papa verbally abusing or physically abusing him many crana or plays on his self-esteem, ne mama is still stuck in the marriage. You understand what I'm saying? It's he go me mama she me no tell me papa timi bono me papa timi kasa me we jai the next thing will be hunu no papa te ho bonkomo aka say bibia crazy. So he's looking for something like his mother because ne mama no etna ho endure sa any money until he sees it to be okay. Ne papa ne kan mama wait asem ne ade nyina until no he thinks it's an okay thing because that's what he grew up seeing. Into offer a ma or more heavy set to send a mommy into like offer a ma like people that he sees his mother's features in them. So it's me when I got to know that and I'm kind of saying, Masa, I'm not your mother in any way. Until you cannot bring that bullshit to me. And so me, obi who say, Charlie, hey, namikura oba gengi ben makofani because or come back come you. You understand? And he realized that all the people around me are strong just like me. Intimidibiano, he always wants to come up with something. They be up and say, Papa, Mama make and the mama make home. See me experience and the mama make me say this boy.
AJ, in this case, you could tell, say, he's been toxic since childhood. Because, yeah, Intina, Utimi who say he's really into the.
A man.
Yeah, because he grew up from that. He learned that why a norm with that kind of environment and situation and treatment. Definitely, the Obano is gonna have issues.
Missy, the women, 3 women, a mommy and son, and Nanya say Ubisio almost say every single thing that happened with me within that short time na you sister. Me see the only idea why you person obone ebo the inside they become so me. But one time he shoved me though, or shoved me. That was my cue. That day that he did, that was the day I was supposed to walk out quietly. But Emma, it baby and GB kakrabata ya kuma. GB kakrabata ya.
Tuche mo odoka kra Jamaica kra.
Thank you.
No, but Jimmy, there was so many percentage. Kaka, I was say be a 10. Now, be on man now. Jimmy and the door so say or done the end say bet it also.
And I may say. So at one point, I think so. No, at last realizing who say, sister, on your by rabbi, what you made him the comments. So I bet she gave mafia me. But no, like you said, no, that is what he grew up seeing. Hating women is a normal thing for him. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. Disrespecting women is something normal to him. He sees nothing wrong with it. Speaking to people anyhow, talking, fabricating in their manner, he sees nothing wrong with it because that is what he grew up seeing.
Yeah. Joe Boy Busa say, why did you stay that long? Because he was a manipulator.
Sister, say. He's also why we you understand? And you say when you be away smarted now. No. It's not even about the dick. The dick will be and next week was the next month topic and I'm be treating. Look, you can have a big dick if you don't know how to use it. Fuck it.
No, someone can say it was big or say it was good.
Good. No, it's not. You say it wasn't really about that. Sometimes in my home, we set our minds.
Maybe you were like a Shatamichi. She said she was stigmatized.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't so I was stigmatized. But the thing is that say sometimes you be like, you know what? Let me sit this one out. It might work out. Maybe with time no besisa or besisa. So microphone. This is nyame bem. Aji nyame eden ebem. This is nyame bem. And you see, as some Joe Boy can eyampa, women are attracted to bad boys. And honestly, nanke sanka papa mapen. Papa nye papa. Bad boy be a papa. You say guess papa. What's papa bad boy? Just say. So I think say it was nano yet. Let me just put it this way. Nano yet de is a good and I mean hey me do nyame say sister enka be mama bokro no anka me realize my bokro mama.
That's what manipulators do. They sweet talk you, they like by the time you realize now you are so deep in love with them, then they start abusing you and all those stuff start coming out.
Me say me wo adamphobia meaning we've been friends for almost 30 years or a guy. Ono na me ko ne ho na ma sheda ko na me de a che ni say Jack any pass me si madam for be say no ene ma me ni start ba me ho so on the guy. Na meanwhile na guy ni ti baby na madam for ya making or they share of say madam for no ene ma me who he really is. No means any any be many etimany. Because meaning say me say amame wo ni da ho pa na we dey ba ni say meaning say me ni da ho, but the guy is so good na no yet there's so much says me see obetimi aye bone kwa hwe kra beka so na kwa yesa bone no the man come on to say me su me kwa actually no su
we sugar okay.
Father Bacchus too was right about what he said. No, most women stay because of the big D, but at the end of the day, it ends up very bad.
And see, and no sound. Would you want to say now? How does that work? Like
we have to get one of those for them to answer because.
I'm trying to figure out. Say, I mean, you've seen all these signs, but you compensate.
Oh, some people will do that. Some girls do that. They don't care. They do that.
So I think at this point you have to speak for yourself.
Oh,
Life is sweet, to enjoy your life. Don't go and die because of this.
It was big for me. I think it was more or less like, you know, he's a project for me. Messi Sam. You understand? Who say ma sometimes yeah na you feel see beating us some bema.
Yeah.
But you only change a
And
man
vice versa.
who you can only change who's willing to change. So it's just basically like keeping a man. Or baby feels says on your bema they can keep a man. No, you can only keep a man who wants to be kept. You understand? Only keep a man who wants to, and you can only change a person who is willing and ready to change. It's let's not go into a relationship. Sometimes red flags, but you feel say you're going to make this, and that's what I told my friends. Say this is a project. I'm going to change him, and I'm soon to bed. Sister, sister, missing Kebel said
but AJ, say on your manipulator, no, you'll be now he really loves you and is down to earth for you. Anka, he will try and change his ways to make you happy. But because he was totally a manipulated person, there's no way of it changing a life, but rather to,
he even see anything wrong with himself. Even to date, I'm sure he doesn't see anything wrong with himself. Even to date,
he was brought up with it. He wouldn't see, or he had therapy. But until no one can accept to say this is the kind of person I am and seek therapy, it's not going to change, and he's not going to change. That's how I see it.
Said you move from one woman to the other, thinking and finding problems with every woman. If you don't stand in the mirror and check yourself, if you don't stand in the mirror and look at your reflection and see yourself for who you really are, before about we know if you're not we jail about we now we jail about usubai edubeko no amon feduaba. So amon fedube usubai the wabos and you think say you're it, you think say masa.
Okay, for High Life Radio and I'm Nkomoh NkitiNkiti. And the 19th day of April 2023. Mr. Wasawu share. All we are asking is for you to comment, like, share. Na obisu enye binche. I see that you are enjoying it, but you are not sharing it. Just put it on your platform. For 2 pages, now, just it will only take you 3 seconds, like literally 3 seconds. For 2 pages, so, and then let's continue this conversation. Sani ebea ebia obi pese obi caught a situation be say one. Maybe they might not have the time to watch, maybe about 11:27 by now ebia wada, but ochina no who say what share will page ochina Monday whenever obetumi ahwe say hey Charlie experience missing a share. I've been going through the same thing hey and yes me trust na me check because obi bet they say assembly support to me be assembly pro. So please, these are the reasons why we ask you to share. Not for anything, but for others to also learn and have something out of it. See, Mr. Moa, I have seen only a few people I must say. Mr. Mobi or should be on click it, like, comment, and then share for us. Na Yanko. Okay, the next one, missing. And it said, they stonewall you. Yes, they stonewall you. People say stonewall any idea. Stonewall, they say, Obia, asem kete first of all, Obi blow asem on one punto pam. And then after that, silent treatment. Unity 1 week. Na monkasa we who we or ifro bia like we need in here no. And then like Akosua was saying earlier on, they make you feel like even though sometimes almost of the time for no what cause a problem no, they make you feel like when also we initiate a conversation And I said, who never say, what apologize for what they did. Oh, and again, this doesn't go for only one gender, it goes for both sides. If you're in a relationship where relationship be anywhere is smooth all through and through, it be new. Whatever relationship and to cover every now and then misunderstanding, but sometimes your mood alone can trigger something and again you say Eddie misunderstanding about it's cool, it's understandable, but once you get back to your normal self, stonewalling should not be an option, because what that does, they say a chance by the time you are ready, the water has run dry. A day. So and it do be a couple bit meeting na I say there's nothing.
Roommate.
Yeah, just roommate situation should be in bills into mortgage. Asa because and for more being new, this Stonewall situation, one of the main reasons why communications shuts down. It starts gradually. What can be a Stonewall will partner no. Ono na also about back no be initiate conversation. Or any people do with the phone.
True.
It will be ja. Oja susu a osusu why doing say thing bia una also sign back about nice nti so on kasa dia on so on kasa. I said I've shared it here before. Madam for be on ne mami and then the papa. They lived in the same house for 15 years without saying a word to each other.
Oh boy.
150. 15 just because ntokwa bi regular aware mu ntokwa na maame ne kasa na be man ka say shut up.
Oh.
I said, wow. You are telling me to shut up. Okay, I will shut up. And I don't know. 15 years. Kusi se papa no wuye.
Papa no ampacho untia. You can't just shut up your wife and say, like, you can't just say that. That's so disrespectful.
And see, is that the most disrespectful thing
I
in the
mean,
world
no,
you
but at
cannot
least
forgive?
no. Like, you have to. No, you can't just say that. Minka, there are worse things that has happened, but you can't just shut your wife mouth the kitchen and say just no. That is so disrespectful. Like, I feel say the woman wasn't having it and the man should have apologized. It may be one ego crowd wouldn't allow them to apologize when they are wrong. I'm not saying that women don't do that, but I think the man had, ni ego, one man apologized and the woman felt so bad and it shouldn't have lasted that long, but
that was extreme. Hey,
yeah, 15 years there, that was a lot.
Papa no nyumba wa bobo nkomo na oko na maame nso nyumba bobo nkomo na oko. They cook in the obia ye husband.
I think if they had gotten a divorce and compared benefit to being because
I don't know why they didn't
maybe
want
because
to do
of
that.
society.
They sleep on the same bed.
Hey, yeah, boy.
Tunisia style.
Praise
Is it
the
in
Lord.
Tunisia? You Tunisia. The phone Tunisia.
Yeah, so,
Damn. Your take on stonewalling, where there's extreme silent treatment, they ignore your needs, they make you feel like you should initiate the conversation. They withdraw from you for no reason. What's the name saying they ever can because
learning from experience, right?
so what they're not and
Yes, yeah.
It's true. And bibi kitwe we pet na we say ya fan World Cup. idea any big deal crown. Na mama looky sounded like a big deal. And no and Stonewall and any gaslighting is basically the same way saying Missy and I make us a missing papa. Miss why you could you pay quality me a quack or bokro no police bob a what because we Jimmy can pay to grab a jet to say she say I can't think far, I can't think madness. It mean who say name means in count they are so crafty in their craft, eh?
Yeah, they are crafty, they are craft.
Hey, yes, what I said, my making ya, what the YCD, many brissom. You sure say Madame Frequency would team into a child over from yesterday. Me, I got a sister, and I said, we finally walk on what's it. Hey, you see, Papa, ay, Allah, wallahi, Allah. I dig it. Na sɛ wadamfo bi ɛka biribi a saa nkɔfoɔ no so gye ɔmo gye nneɛma ma wɔn ho the comment obi make comment kakra bi na ebia ɛne ne n'adeɛ bi a wayɛ bi ɛbɔ ebra kakra bi pɛ ae ɛna wakɔka me ho asɛm akyerɛ ɔnamfo nso wɔn ɛna wakɔka me asɛm akyerɛ wadamfo no ɛna wadamfo no ɛtɔ no odi matam ho ɛna wɔde saa bɔ ne hwene saa sɛ wɔn asɛm bi saa making it look bibi ne ɛnni hɔ koraa ɔmo force ma ne ba hɔ and make you look bad.
Ebusuafo we die eye adesua na ye de ba yen ka say obia anybody should leave their relationship just because you see some of these signs.
No,
but when they are extreme,
there are certain things. Oba.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2 flags beer. Three sister mammy tenas in a man can chamo. Where when your time said ding, who feels so what form, and now feels so soon, and now let me tell you something. There is a man out there for you that will adore you, worship the very ground you walk on. Do not stay with this fool and think and say there is something wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. He needs to go fix his ass, or she needs to go get her act together. There is nothing wrong with you. They are good at what they do, so they want you to think that there is something wrong with you. But in actual fact, they are the problem, not you.
Yeah.
Obiane, hey, you were baby, Madame Fubi, or catch a was now, or see what you were cramming to me crying. So, Penam said, I was now me about more than 300 pounds cramming pill. Or no, so need you spec, no. Or so about more than 300
pounds.
We come it or say about 300 pounds going there one pill or no pay or bossy. I like my women with meat on them.
So a woman with enough body.
Me poor bar, ebi or ye petite and I say, oh, Pia one a preference. Into near would tea biano, Ubinya also no dear. Dear would tea bia, Ubinya also no dear. Fuck that. You miss where I'm a foolish many as you will say, may mean you'll be a better me. Hey,
Ubinya, and I do what because one share a ring now. Because us na boys be bisa Nepia or warrior na Nepia them.
But try men so I maybe I know will be interested.
Missy me patch me okay, why? I don't have time to clean up after no grown ass man.
Okay. Next one. I say there's always one-sided compromise. Meaning, one, they want to win every argument. they always want you to do a favor for them. They always want you to do a favor for them. Now, if for any reason it gets to a point where they have to return a favor or where they have to do a little favor for you, they make you feel like you are a big burden. A burden can see you or just because ABR although or sir not go to draw pharmacy draw because we have yo and I will tell you or badana wa kwe the fact dog was sir wa to a draw bro you are like a big burden. Then you know the boss or akwa cry, then you panka and it gets to the point that they make you feel bad for asking them for a favor. In your plan can visa because the well one of them for this album a favor now more if you name between that I didn't mean your motor and punk and then the bottom line is that they take advantage of you in any way possible. It could be financially, it could be emotionally, psychologically, physically. Like they just take advantage of you, period. So basically, everything should go their way or the highway. The compromise is always to their advantage. Say, as some kind of argument, they have to have the last word. Make them feel like they have won. Every time they need you to do something for them. If they have to do something for you, you are a burden. And then they make you also feel bad every time for asking them for a favor. Sometimes you don't even have to ask. Some things that should encounter, but naturally to them, no, they should know, but they won't do it. And when you ask, they make you feel like you are a burden on them. You are a bother to them. It's that is the next if you are in such a relationship, my brother, my sister, you know who you na reconsider certain things because it should not be a one-way street. It should not be a one-sided situation where you are always giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. Always. You get virtually nothing. When there's time for you to get something small, they make it seem like how I don't do it. If you have one-sided compromises.
And some for so this is what they do. Or share that top one expensive thing, or in his or her head, it's expensive according to one, because they say they probably don't know what you're used to. So between back on the amount. In your mind, oh, this person means well. Nothing one-sided, I deny them. That's how they back over demands or the beba or the beba. Name or debate at the advantage that this person would take of you. So why am I near now? Why am I near now? Ube clear back account me na masani bay.
Because we invested at the back.
Drum punching. Ubetimi akwa to bia watch be be 500 and 600 be to no any board demand into investment or be fa ho 2 or 3 times that amount now or spend it on you. That's how they operate.
Missy,
Yes.
your take. One-sided compromises.
Clearly, it's an unhealthy relationship. Inti so bet na ho ni yusu sa. So tuna way. I mean, it's clearly say a toxic. You are in a toxic relationship because if you keep giving and you're not getting anything back, then I don't know. Maybe you're not. It's in your blood, like to always give because at some point, you expect, like somebody to also give you. But when you keep giving all the time, then you're not getting anything back. Clearly, you're in a toxic relationship, and that's a marriage. There's no two ways about it. If you can, obi ohonoma, me say I'm just saying, I don't care if you give me or you don't give me because I can buy my own. I don't care. But when you keep giving and you don't get anything back, you get tired and but thank God I'm not in that, relationship. It is good. But for me, Nadia, I wouldn't care. If everything is done and I'm giving and I'm not getting anything back, I don't care. But
Hey, Miss Medium Patron, me care pa.
Nadia, I don't care, crap.
Mm.
But I'm not in that relationship. That's what makes it good. But clearly, if you're giving all the time now, unya bata, you have to think twice about it. It's not fun when you keep giving and you're not getting anything back.
And I mean, the part that it kind of gets me on this point is the fact that they always want to win every argument. And so, basically, you are forced to accept their point of view every time. Other than that, the argument never ends.
I think in my case, that's what his problem was. Or see, like you're very argumentative. I want to say, and I was hold up, nigga. Listen, the fact that you said something does not mean I'm just gonna say okay. No. If I have an opinion, you best believe I'm going to voice out. If I have a question, you best believe I will ask you that question because I am no dummy to say and be yes sir, no sir, no. Now you're whine. We are whine. You understand? The fact that you're a man, I will give you the necessary and needed respect as a man because you're the head. Okay. And the other time, Nameka Chobi said, look, when you people talk about strong women or alpha female, dear blah, 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 blah. Women, we have no problem submitting. None or whatsoever. Any or baby has no problem submitting. But we will be submissive to the right person. We'll be submissive to the right man. The man who knows what respect is all about.
That's all.
But not come for me and not expect me to come back for you. Because when you clap, I will clap back. I will not disrespect you, but if you disrespect me, you better believe the same treatment you gave me is what I'm going to give you. It does not make me disrespectful. It does not make me argumentative. It makes me a strong woman who knows what she's about. Okay? And they cannot differentiate it. They always confuse a strong, confident woman to be arrogant or to be disrespectful. No. Don't get confused. Maybe I'll reach you 2 years if penny but.
Madam. Over 2 weeks senior.
Not sure you cry.
Madam.
Oh.
Baby.
Only Jimmy Carter time now by.
Well, so it's just it's sad. It's really sad. Many we why and then where mama means me kura na bi. What can me yo?
Very okay. But I mean, basically, what we are trying to point out to everybody is say there are sometimes there's a thin line between sanity and insanity. There's a thin line between a normal relationship or a regular relationship and a toxic relationship. So far, I think the bottom line is a toxic person, a manipulative wagon. On my own to mean you see wagon. Any opportunity a use wagon, they try to steer you away from it. Some of the opportunities in it say you might be talking to people who are woke, people who are aware, people who can see from the inside out. And when these people try to steer you on the right path now, you will rebel. I think, say, another underlying characteristics of toxic people, power drunkenness. They like control. They like power. They want to be on top all the time. They want to be right. They want to be the one you look up to. They want to keep you down. So one of the points I come from the very beginning was the fact that they don't encourage you to develop yourself. Most of these people would definitely, so when you see kakaka, if they make some amount of money, one of the biggest things they will tell you is to stay home, be a housewife. Because guess what? Once you are home, your interaction with outside world is limited. You don't hear other people's stories or experiences for you to compare with yours. And you know, why you're the virgin, you don't know anything else. So whatever they are going, whatever experience that they're taking you through, you have no option than to accept it as a norm. And it's all because they want power, they want control, they force you, they force down the superiority intentions on you. Like they literally step on you, step on your conscience, step on your self-esteem, mess you up, just play mind games with you. The last one, and this one kind of like I feel like what she said, but they are continuously argumentative, which I think we mentioned, but they argue about everything. Everything is an argument. Like there's nothing like let me overlook everything. Cup, glass, you put you lift a glass from a counter and maybe put it on top of a table. Hey! And then anytime these arguments come, they will throw in certain statements that will hurt you so bad. It's like they are looking for opportunity to tell you something. And some of them is saying bibia obeshow kwa something bena asem no kra no on argument no on asem we say no kra but they've always been looking for a time to tell you that maybe you might make a little mistake. We are all humans, right? You might make a little mistake. If you are sikabi according KBB na obi bobo obi told you they were in dire need they really needed money for something, and then I convince I'll give it back to you in 2 weeks. In your mind, okay, within 2 weeks, your partner won't see it. And I'm on farm now, quick. And then 2 weeks turns to a month turns to 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Then your partner comes to ask for Sikano as all kind of fairness, okay, man, never catch this and this happened. So instead of as I can beautiful day. This can spark so much argument. Now, when these arguments come in, they can throw in something like statement like, "How can I even trust you again?" Just because of a tiny little mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it could be a big mistake, but sometimes, most of the times, something very, very minimal. Then they will throw in a statement like, "How can I even trust you again? You are even lucky to have me around you." Basically, you don't deserve them. You as some wa benzana onye wota na nka awuzu wara enya size. So statement like that makes you feel that okay, Charlie. Chede padi mijana moko paza. Girl mijana moko paza. Minye bibia obi. But just like Ikuya said, no matter who you are, your educational background, your status, your stature, physical look, height, whatever, complexion, no matter who you are, there's someone who wants you exactly how you are. Yeah, there's someone who wants you exactly the way you are. So when people try to make you feel less about yourself by manipulating you, and some of the reasons, I think Joe Boy was asking some of the questions. Why do these people stay for? Sometimes that's the reason. They make you think they see you made a mistake. Ni jaho na ekwa inhye benyini bia to do bio. Inhye bese bia to do bio. And they make you feel that to be a true statement. They force you to accept that as a true statement. And in a very, very, very toxic relationship.
Okay, Papa, let me add this. To me, I feel like if you're in a relationship or in a marriage and you don't have the right to voice out, whatever you feel, and I say have an opinion in your relationship, please run away. Run away. Because it just can't be one-sided. Say my way back on the echo. It cannot be like that. A healthy relationship, can never then you guys think about it. Then now wash it more the relationship to go forward, or benefit to one both. But if the opinion and always and I said BB always coming from one side, another we have to go with what I'm saying. I think that's a toxic relationship.
My way,
you yeah, honestly. Everybody in a relationship have the right to have their own opinion. Everyone should be entitled to their own opinion. We have to agree to disagree. We all came up from different homes, different backgrounds. Or your communication and tase. Then how you talk to each other, mutual respect, or there, or honor. So people are in a relationship and in marriages they are not matured. Maturity is not only age. There will be into or mature. There are some grown-ups that behave like kids, and there are some kids that behave like matured grown-ups. If you want your relationship to be healthy, to grow and benefit, like maybe like or your understanding between both, both the male and the female, or being like, into if you and also if you cannot be yourself in your relationship, then you have to hide who you are. If I cannot be myself in, oh, hey, Kobusama, so if you cannot be yourself, like my husband is a low key guy, okay? Yeah, baby, he can just watch me dance and like, and I'll be me. What I say, on passa or penny on passa into maybe because of you, my sanity. You just sit there and just watch me, dance and enjoy my music. But if I'm with somebody that I cannot be myself and I cannot be happier, then why am I in the relationship? You have to be at a place that nipa no accept you for who you are, despite your flaws and everything. And don't go in a relationship trying to change the other person. No, because battle until the person ankasa why na adwin there the pandemic sister na onye ejuma brother, onye ejuma sister, onye ejuma. That's what we should put at the back of our mind. Yep. Okay. We have to accept each other the way we are, and it will work.
Okay. So, what do you have to say about the people that would take advantage of every situation and say something, but can't send you name say be show for a very long time? Like, be show up ankasa.
That's verbal abuse right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who's sorry.
Maybe say in a situation where there's this continuous argument, the person holds a grudge forever, and then in the course of the argument, they always find ways to throw in certain unhealthy comments, like maybe we hear some small mistake be, and then like, why is that? How am I even supposed to trust you again? How am I going to trust you ever again? Sometimes they say stuff like, you are even lucky to have me in your life. Now, when you're me and Kawaya wine.
No, my catch you see in good him. Oh, you guy, I'm a guy. Yeah. Oh, you guy.
Oh, boy.
So you see, minion. Mom, me and Tina, maybe I'm a fair emitter, I found with you. So the same thing goes for me, man. And Mom, it's now more be a metratan found with you. So me, can win your one come here. Why? Also, can you me a gas or your wine?
Obia mame wono.
Hey, and yet me and also your wine. You could not review near me. We a guy, I'm me a guy. Oh, Jimmy,
Obia.
Oh, behind you, be one board them July.
It'll be.
People like that, when you give them a taste of their own medicine, they don't like it.
It becomes a problem.
It becomes a problem. And that's what I've come to realize. Intimino. Ubo me bobi. Uye me yubi. Nieko.
Hey.
Oh yeah, 2023. Ubo me bobi.
And beyond, and now 2023.
2023 and beyond.
And beyond. Okay. Well, it was we have learned a lot. I'm just going to recap some of the things that we've learned in the past 2 weeks about the possibility signs that you could be in a toxic relationship. Now, let's not discount people automatically because of that. There are people who are willing to change. There are people who are ready to accept the situation and then accept the fact that, you know what, let me work on it and change. So, but if you try, and it's not working, but you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm putting the point out there for you. First of all, if you are in a relationship where a person never accepts their fault, they are always blaming you, like they are always defensive. People basically they are defensive, they are pointing fingers all the time. And the one thing they do cunningly, they always act like the victim. Always act like the victim. I'm not telling you what to do. They don't support you in any way. They don't support your dreams. They don't support your vision. They don't support your goals, your passion, things that they're not interested in it. And not only are they not interested in it, they try to discourage you from doing it. But if you're in a relationship like that, you know, can't tell what to do, you know. They try to keep you away from your friends, your family, your acquaintances, like people you've known them years, decades before you even met them. Man, I want to make sure who these people are, how evil these people are, and how you should be lucky to have him or her in your life to protect you from these evil people. Please. You know, sometimes they even take you away from your own kids, your own parents. Now he's going to let you know how evil your parents are, how evil your kids are, how bad as your kids are. Trying to get you away from your kids or trying to get the kids away from you. Please, if you happen to be in a relationship or situation like that, I am not telling you what to do, but they attack your personality, call you names, make you feel so low about yourself. Every chance they get, they attack your personality. They exaggerate on your flaws. Obia will flaws kaka, but these people will always exaggerate on your flaws, basically trying to make you feel low about yourself. Watch out. If you're in a relationship like that, someone who's always stonewalling you, giving you the silent treatment because of something very small, something very minor, and they always wait for you to initiate conversation, initiate a sort of compromise. Like I said, yeah, but no other one in our town or what kind of. First of all, I'm on cold shoulders for like 2 weeks. The only reason is because I expect that Baba. If you are with someone like that, think of what you are doing. They always have one-sided compromise. They always have to be right. They always want you to do them a favor, and when they are doing you a favor, they make it seem like you are a burden to them. You are a bother to them at 81. Please think. And then the final thing is they are always argumentative, always holding a grudge, always every little thing turns into a big argument. And in the course of the argument, you kind of throw certain things, words are they shouldn't be telling Obia if you say piano and another, there are certain words that they shouldn't come out of your mouth. Like who girls now I lucky nyawa then or something like well, just because I mistake I can't say how can I even never trust you again? Just because of some mistakes are heavy, but sometimes it's not that deep. But you'll be throwing stuff like that to these people. Please, if you are listening to us tonight and you happen to be in a relationship that smells 3 or more of these pointers are, please think. We are not telling you what to do. We are just presenting the situation to you and asking you to use your head and say no. You be caught na ya jobia 30 seconds a submission na for the Missy, your submission for the night.
Okay. My last addition to my A&D. Baby, a wa and feel it there like you are yourself. Another into me bibia obema our I happy no. And anything or kodo your gut is telling you say this is not a good feeling or right feeling. No, you have to pay attention to it and think twice about it. Indeed, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Yes, if you are. Yeah, Nanabo. Yeah, Jay. Okay. I'm guessing and then after. You may be ABC. Yeah, that must say. Friday, yeah, the ensemble. This week, I'm saying the week of lawsuits. We are near the court. We are near court in Sembebri Sisi. And see, yeah, the moon Sembebri, the highlights, the lowlights, the updates. This year, international feud pa na ACO. Obrafo, Ghana rap suffer. And Abrije Drake, any problem. Na yebehwe bibi anu so bedu lady bi a friend Sugar Titi onu so okosiu osofo bi a ese wakokọ ne ho asem yebeka nsem bebre o ha yebeka enti no Friday woni enhia wa ha sei na imbedi nkomo na nyame adom na wokum ye na yeti ase a the next Wednesday nso ye day another edition of Nkomoh NkitiNkiti bebremu. Yedem wasi bebe mote Missy Sassy Amoako enka mote Ekua Jewelry enka ena mote Misuso enka efrem papa Abeeku nyanka. Yedem wasi nyame nka mo se mot enwumi si na mo anti enka biwa ye
Mami somu gaba, mami feel one new rape, mama phone in the fire, mami you and me, one for you. I'm a fan, you go. Nkomoh NkitiNkiti. Uye menye, uye makono. Oh, nami yetenyo. In the breed, you better in the faith, you better come on. You better come on. What's up? What's up? In the breed, you better in the faith, you better come on. You better come on, yeah. What's up? There's still more. When you will get, and you're so cool. Okay, I'm about to be a move. Oh, come on your wife, yeah. Love way, on the no, never the feel me. You me go. Better to worry, my dear. Won't come up there on your wife, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.